Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this match day -1 press conference with Seattle Sounders. We have player Nicolás Lodeiro. Nico, good evening.
Hi, how are you?
We'll start with the questions. Felipe Maqueda.
Thank you. So, Nico, partido muy importante que se van a jugar el día de mañana con la esperanza de que pudieran llegar a vez que Seattle Sounders juega una final. ¿Qué sientes tú? ¿Cómo se siente el equipo?
Hola, buenas tardes para todo, buen mediodía. El equipo se siente bien. Sabemos que es un partido muy importante para cada uno de nosotros, para la institución. Es un partido importante para la Liga también. Es un torneo que queremos ganar y bueno, hay que afrontarlo como una final. Sabemos que son 2 partidos, no se decide nada mañana, pero sí va a ser muy importante, entonces sabemos que tenemos que estar concentrados.
John Lupo.
Nico, you guys have been playing well to start the year. Well, when you look at NYCFC, what do you think will be the keys in order for you guys to continue your positive run of results and get a leg up in this tie?
La pregunta es, bueno, haber estado jugando bastante bien esta temporada, viendo al equipo de NYCFC, ¿cuáles serían las claves para ir adelante en el marcador?
So we must be smart tomorrow. We must play with full concentration for 90 minutes, especially at home. We try to clean sheet our goal, and obviously we have chance to make a score. And we must play also like a final. And we have in front a very good team. We know how they can play. They played a very good season. They make a very good season last year. And also, so now in the beginning, they are still playing very well. And we must know we have in front a strong team. But in the end, we must think in our game, in our team.
Orlando Castellán.
Gracias. Buen día, Nicolás. Orlando, que está en Servicio Informativo en Deportes. Nicolás, ¿qué tan importante mañana ustedes, estando de local, sacar un buen resultado para el partido de vuelta, cerrar la llave ya en Nueva York? ¿Cómo vislumbran este partido contra este equipo que ya ustedes se conocen muy bien dentro de la Liga de la MLS?
No, va a ser muy importante sacar un buen resultado, como dije, tratar de no recibir goles y bueno, tratar de concretar las oportunidades que tengamos. El partido de mañana no se va a definir nada, sabemos que son 2 partidos, pero sí va a ser muy importante porque siempre en casa uno tiene que ser protagonista. Obviamente con el mayor de los cuidados, jugando inteligente y concentrado, pues sabemos que enfrente tenemos un gran equipo y nosotros también confiados en las condiciones, en las cualidades que tiene nuestro equipo también.
Daniel Schwarzman.
Muchas gracias, un abrazo, Nico. Han llegado a esta instancia arrollando a rivales ustedes y en contraparte el New York ha sufrido mucho. En ese sentido, ¿los ves a ustedes como claros favoritos, como los marcan las apuestas? ¿Se sienten favoritos?
No nos sentimos favoritos, la verdad. El fútbol es lindo por estas cosas. Cada partido es diferente, sobre todo en instancias finales. Si bien ellos llegaron sufriendo un poco, pero llegaron al fin, que es lo importante, hicieron un gran partido en casa. Nosotros tuvimos la suerte de hacer un gran partido, 2 gran partidos contra León, pero nada, mañana es una historia totalmente diferente. Y nosotros no vamos a pensar en lo que venimos haciendo, sino vamos a estar enfocados en hacer un gran partido mañana, olvidando lo que venimos haciendo, mejorando las cosas que venimos haciendo y bueno, tratar de corregir las cosas en las cuales hemos fallado, porque mañana va a ser un partido muy importante.
Last question with Jada Evans.
Hi, Nico. Thanks for taking the time. I wanted to know what this moment is like or feels like when from what I understand, you're going to be able to have the full roster, as intended, the healthy roster, to be able to play this game tomorrow in such a big match. So what does this moment kind of feel like right now for you?
So I feel really, really good. I'm happy to be back with the team. I'm happy for play a couple of minutes against Minnesota to help to the team, and also I'm very happy to play this game. Though we know it's a very important game to our club, and I'm happy and very excited to play the semifinal.
Hello, Coach. Good evening.
Hello. How are you?
Good, thank you. We'll start with a question of John Lupo.
Brian, it seems like NYCFC has some issues scoring goals in the league, but in the Champions League, they've been able to score a lot. We know how many dangerous players they have all over the pitch. From what you've been able to watch of them, do you notice any differences? And from your end, what do you guys have to do in order to be successful and be able to contain them?
Well, look, I've been trying to fight a narrative that we were not good in our league form and good in our Champions League form here in Seattle earlier this year. So I don't buy into the fact that NYC is struggling to score goals. I mean, they've got too many talented players. It's going to be a challenge for sure. But we're confident. I mean, we're confident that we've prepared well. We've watched a lot of film on NYCFC because they're not a opponent that we play often. So we'll have to make sure that the stuff that the players see and hear, translates into actionable items on the field.
Jeremiah Oshan.
Yeah, Brian, you have a lot of players on this team that have experience in competitions like this. When you're playing another MLS team, is there still value in that sort of competition? Is that maybe less so? Just kind of looking to understand if that sort of like international competition is the experience in these kinds of games really matters or not.
Well, Jeremiah, if you go back a few years to when we had two-legged playoff series in MLS, there were certain tactics and, things that you thought about differently than, one game knockout playoff type situation. So whether it's an international competition versus an MLS club, or whether it's versus a Mexican club or Honduran club or El Salvador, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's still a two-legged series. So there are some nuances there that we, have experience in, and I think that'll certainly help us.
Masvita.
Yeah. Hey, Brian, just the whole 90 minutes is important, right? And how much have you kind of stressed that in terms of just start strong, stay compact, and then obviously finish strong to the club?
Well, we're going to stay compact. We're going to finish strong. I mean, 90 minutes is critical. Getting off on the right foot, helped us against Leon. But anything can happen. So it's actually 180 minutes. We'd love to have a positive result at home. But if things don't quite go our way or it's a tighter series, then, we'll be ready for it. I mean, we've shown that we can win away from home. I think our road record in MLS is pretty darn good. So.
Last question with Jada Evans.
Thank you. Thanks, Brian, for taking the time. You haven't played them since 2019, and obviously your roster is vastly different except for a few players. But them with Taddy, is there anything from that game that you can kind of glean, and can you also talk a little bit about him and the talent that he brings?
No, 2019 is ancient history. And, Castellanos is a very good player, very talented player. Was a big part of their championship run last year to win MLS Cup. So super talented. I know there's rumors out there of them trying to sell him, get rid of him, move him on, but he's still here and he's still a really talented player. So we have to watch out for him.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, everyone. This video will be available at the
you.
Concacaf Media Center. Thank you.